Just getting set up here, guys. Sorry about the tiny delay here. Just trying to get my settings fixed here for myself. Right. There we go, I think. Right, today we have a pumpkin dragon to do. Or some kind of equivalent, because we have our theme is Pumpkin Patch. So we'll get started here in just a second. Hope you guys can hear me and hear the music kind of in the background. And hopefully I don't get a copyright strike for using this music. This is some Nintendo Halloween music, and I really liked it, so I decided to go ahead and use it in the background. So we'll see if I get dinged later on. But it's spooky and kind of whimsical, and I like it. So we're gonna use it. It doesn't really matter if I get demonetized, because I don't earn any money from these streams anyway, so it's all good. Got my coffee here. That is very important for an artist. Stay hydrated. So, as we start here today, we're going to go into the very technical term of me squiggling stuff on the page and seeing where it kind of goes from there. All I know is a very pumpkin viney kind of feel. I like drawing dragons like that. I think they're fun. This also needs to have fur, so I gotta make sure we have fur into this little beauty too. Maybe some extra pumpkins kind of hanging off the sides here. A Draco-dragon, if you will. So yes, the theme is Pumpkin Patch today. Whipping out a basic idea maybe of what I want to do with this. See, we got a couple people in stream, so hello to you today. I hope your Wednesday is going good. That's a good basic start, I think. Let's kind of go in and start refining things a little bit. Say today's weather outside is perfect. It's all windy and kind of cold. Got a nice warm drink. It's all cozy in my office today. And this is just the second pass for the sketch, so it'll get cleaned up a bit more. Well, quite a bit more in the final line art. This is just to kind of figure out where most of my lines are going to go. And at this phase 2, I can move body bits around and kind of refine what I'm doing. Hello there! Welcome to the stream. Just kind of getting started with a sketch here. You guys let me know if the sound isn't good, or you can't hear the music, or you can't hear me. I am still having issues getting my sound just right. Shrink this down a little bit so we can move things around. Perfect, thank you. I always worry about the sound. Because I'm doing stuff, I always have the volume of music in the background on my headphones super low, so I can just barely hear it. But that also means, like, it's hard to tell normally, like, how the sound is sounding to people. Just want to make sure you guys can hear stuff. Man, can you believe that October's almost over? Like, I could use a few more weeks of October. Thank you for confirming the sound there for me. Is this my cup of tea, drawing spooky dragons? I do enjoy drawing myself some spooky dragons. It's probably one of my favorite times of year is to do the Dracoween series. Because I get to be a bit more freeform with what I'm doing. My lines can be a bit more sketchy. And since the majority of what I'm doing is monochromatic, so it's just black and white with a little bit of color, that leaves me more opportunity to work on kind of more sketchy lines and not focus so much on worrying about the color. I've watched a few spooky movies this season. Typically I try to watch more, but I just haven't had the time. I watched Beetlejuice the other day, and Shaun of the Dead. And I actually have a whole bunch of movies that I have sitting in on DVD here that I'll typically just pop in and watch, but I just kind of haven't. I need to binge some movies. Oh, and I watched Cabin in the Woods. That's a must. But you guys, anybody watching any good spooky movies or anything you can recommend? Maybe I can do a Slenderman dragon next year. Maybe I'll add that to my theme list. Not this year though. Still have many more of these to do. Do this. Come back to that later. The fact that I like having a collection of DVDs. And I don't have to pay for a streaming service. I can just put my DVD into my player and watch it. There's nothing wrong with common quote-unquote Halloween movies. Most of what I watch is just kind of like a lot of older stuff anyway, just because it's classic Halloween stuff. I don't know. I think it's been a while since I've actually seen a good, like, horror film that wasn't kind of just like a rehash of something else or just a remake. There hasn't been really anything the past few years anyway that's been like super good. Hello there, Dawn Shadow. I'm doing pretty good. How are you today, hon? I have run into a conundrum this week, though. I need to figure out what I want to stream for my game stream this week. I have no idea what to do. Paley, I had an update, but it really wasn't an update. It was just, they put themselves on the Epic Game Store. So no new content there. And I was thinking of doing Coral Island, but Coral Island's gonna go into, it's gonna go into its 1.0 release in a couple weeks. And it's gonna make everyone do a fresh start. So I probably should hold off on playing Coral Island and just play when the fresh start starts. And some of the other games I've been playing, I don't know how entertaining they would be to actually stream. Though I could play some Final Fantasy and show everyone how terrible I am at PvP. Because I do need to work on my PvP stuff. Working on getting the rewards for the season. But I'm not sure how entertaining that would be. Hello, Tusk. I'm doing good. How are you today? I did start playing New World again, but again, I don't know if people would be interested in seeing me run around and level my horse and work on my crafting, because that's mostly what I do in that game. You can watch me decorate my house. I haven't decorated in a couple of years. Oh, that's nice. Early day? Give me a second. We're gonna go back a little bit. I'm gonna do this other horn bind thing, and then go back and work on the fur ruff around the neck. I wish the Enshrouded demo was still up. I wouldn't mind playing that on stream some more. Hopefully that game actually comes out soon. You can go back and watch that stream and watch me die stupidly several times. It was fun. accidentally running into things or plummeting to my death. Good times. But for like a survival game, it was really polished, but they're taking it down to do a bunch of work on it before they do a final release. But it was fun. Yeah, my body starts shutting down around 2:30, and I need more coffee about then. My brain is drawing a blank. I know what ESO is, but I can't remember what ESO is. What's ESO? Oh, God. I haven't played Elder Scrolls Online in a really long time. I barely played it, actually. I do actually have it on Steam. Um but no, not a title I ever could really get into. I tried. I mean, the MMOs I'm playing right now are Final Fantasy XIV, Palia. Kinda not sure I can really consider Palia an MMO. There are some aspects of it where you can do stuff with people, but not a whole heck of a lot. Started playing New World again. They made a lot of changes to that game, and so far, it's been pretty cool. I should actually, like, put a real effort into it. Try to kind of remember how to play. If Warcraft gets its crap together, I will go and play that again. Yeah, I was a little too into Warcraft, and now Warcraft is absolute garbage, so I was a little too disappointed by Shadowlands. And, yep. No more fangirling for me. The expansion that had so many possibilities. We're literally going to a land of the dead where you can, you should be able to have visited with all of these characters from the Warcraft universe, and we saw none of them. Yeah, have you heard what they did to Diablo? I was told this morning that they put an invincible mount skin in Diablo 4 and put it up for only 24 hours. So, you know, the whole, like, you gotta get it now, otherwise it'll be gone forever sort of thing. And they put that into, put that in the game. The amount of absolute money-hungry, egregious things that they're doing is... it's gross. It's so gross. Look, too, I like Diablo. I really do. But the price tag on it this time around was just... no. I wasn't gonna pay that much for Diablo 3 that has a kind of new story and less actual, like, features than Diablo 3 had? Like, how do you do that? How do you release a game that has less features than the previous version of it? Is it because Bobby's leaving in a couple months, he's got to squeeze as much money out of the company, like, as he possibly can? I mean, I understand, like, there's development costs, but, like... I don't know, wasn't Diablo, like, $70 and, like, almost $200 or something for, like, the special edition? And it was just... Or I'm just thinking... of BlizzCon tickets being almost $300 for the basic ticket and like $800 for the special all-access ticket thing. Like, oh, come on! How freaking ridiculous. Yeah, again, I'm hoping that this playlist that I have going in the background doesn't get me a copyright strike. I don't care about getting demonetized, because I'm not partnered and I'm not making any money anyway, so... But I just don't need a copyright strike on my channel. Yeah, I don't like how Diablo's been turned into a mobile game. Well, I mean, it literally was turned into a mobile game, but I don't like how Diablo 4 is following suit and kind of having the same egregious practices. Ugh, gross. Gross. Don't like it. I mean, I've spent money in games. I've spent a little money in Palia because I want to support the development team. So I don't see a big problem with cash shops that have, you know, stuff in them to purchase, as long as it's not pay to win. I don't care about cosmetics, but when the cosmetics are so egregious and they do things where it's all, oh, this is only here for like a day. If you don't get it, it's gone forever and you're gonna miss out. You don't want to miss out, right? You all have phones, don't you? Well, it's like a Nintendo playlist, and I know sometimes Nintendo's weird about stuff, but it's from games, and if you stream the games, you're not going to get dinged, so you shouldn't get dinged for streaming a collection of music from games? I don't know. It's the risk I'm willing to take because I liked this music. I thought it sounded nice, so. Yeah, the fact that for years game companies have kind of gotten away with the whole, well, we'll just release the game now and we'll fix it later. It's like, so many games have released in just terrible states because of that. And sometimes it works. I guess Cyberpunk is better. You know, that worked for No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is really good now. But again, it's taken years to get to the state that it's at now. Yeah, Nintendo is a bit of a coin flip when it comes to like monetizing and demonetizing stuff. But I don't know. We'll see. It'll probably be fine. I usually YouTube will pop something up on my stream back end here and say something is off, but I haven't gotten anything yet, so we'll see. You know what I have still been tempted to stream is that new God King Kong game, the really, really, really bad one. Just for the lulz. But that would mean I'd have to buy it, and I don't want to actually buy it. Bye, Dawn. You have a good day and stay safe on the road. And yes, that new King Kong game is definitely probably... I don't know, the Golem game looked pretty bad too. I'm just wondering which one is going to be like the actual worst game of the year contender. Yes, I will agree with that. When you look at like the any images of King Kong, like he looks really tiny, like maybe a bit larger than what you would expect from like a normal gorilla, but not that much larger. Again, too, I say I want to stream it, but at the same time, like, I know I would get really bored right away. I don't know if I'll do a game stream this week, because I have no idea what I want to play, other than maybe just logging into Final Fantasy and doing some Crystal and Conflict. That could be kind of fun. But I might just do another art stream this week. Because it's not like I don't have plenty of art that I have to get done, because I do. I have tons. Apart from finishing up the Halloween stuff, I still have Zodiac Dragons to do, and then I also have to start getting ready for Christmas stuff. Which, my goodness, the holidays are gonna be here in a matter of weeks. Like, I know I've said, like, where did the year go? But good lord, where did it go? It's always one of those things too where like I have plans at the beginning of the year to get stuff all set up and to be ready for the holidays and maybe do some like product launches and make some specific things, and I kind of did that this year, but not really. I didn't really have time to draw specific things. I launched like the Dracoween book, the zine in my shop. That was about it. And then I have to finish up the artwork for the winter zine. But I haven't done anything new. I hate going to the store and they already have Christmas trees up. Like, can we at least wait for October to be finished before we put up Christmas trees? Can we pass a law? Like, punishable by death if you put up a Christmas tree before November 1st. Or start playing Christmas music. Look, I like Christmas music as much as, like, you know, anyone else, but we don't need to hear it in October. Fortunately, I haven't heard any yet, but I haven't really gone anywhere either. I just kind of realized I've past, like, few months, I haven't really done much of anything. I mean, frankly, it's too expensive to go do anything. But maybe I will put a poll up and see what people would like me to do this week for my Friday stream. See if they want me to do artwork, or if they want me to fail miserably at crystalline conflict. Unless I can find some other game, because it's not like I don't have, like, tons of games in my Steam library that I never touch. Maybe I can find something that I want to play. I'm not streaming my cats fighting. Even though they would probably oblige. Besides, I'd have to bring the cats to the office, and Jasper would have a heart attack if I took him out of the apartment, so that's not happening. Just turn my channel into a cat wrestling channel, right? Well, I mean, when I moved here to Utah, Jasper did spend 3 months living under the sink in the bathroom. He would come out at night to eat and then promptly go right back under the sink. Poor boy. He's such a paranoid cat. He definitely didn't like the move. But he's a big scaredy baby anyway. He hides from everything. That's okay. I still love my scaredy cat boy. Well, this is coming along. And yes, it's not a finished drawing unless I redraw lines 15 times. Like I'm having to do right now. Not that anyone else can tell that there's a problem with the line, but I can, and that's all that matters. That's what I think. Calibration on my pen is feeling slightly off. Maybe I gotta play with that later. It's not off by a lot, but it's off by just a tiny bit. So where my cursor is on my screen isn't exactly where my pen is landing. I need to figure out why that is. That's probably why I'm redrawing lines 15 times. Got my wood pin order in from Zap Creative the other day. I was really surprised it arrived so fast. I wasn't expecting it till later in the week. It just kind of just showed up. And now I got to assemble those. What I wanted to do was try and do a stream for that where we actually put those together on stream. Because I gotta peel all the charms and put the backings on them and then put them on their cards. I guess I could try to do that on Friday. If I can find some time to set up this camera. That's a possibility. Because it's a restock of old charms, and then the Christmas charm that's going to go along with the zine came in too. So I can show off those goodies. And as much as I wanted to try and do a charm from scratch for the holiday season, I just didn't have time to do that either. So it's an edited piece of artwork from last year that I really liked. Because I wanted to ultimately do the, what I did anyway was going to be the design just edited into something a little more chibi, but did not end up doing that. But what I did do turned out pretty good, so I will try maybe and show that on stream sometime very soon. Because I now need to get those prepped, because I gotta get them, get the Christmas stuff down to the gallery. So many things to do. My intention this week too was to print a bunch of stickers to get prepped to take down to the gallery, which I have not done any of yet. I have been far too busy getting artwork done, getting Etsy orders done and stuff. Doing art and running a small business at the same time is time consuming. Who would have thought? And then having to do an art piece every single day in October, even though these are a little bit faster than my usual pieces, it still took up a lot of time. The goal for next year is to figure out how to manage my time better. I kind of like to do more than 2 streams a week. I'll try and do a couple more art streams. Figure out an actual game stream schedule. Because right now maybe it's Friday, maybe it's Saturday, maybe it's Sunday. Who knows? My music stopped. Okay. There we go. Start that again. Okay, almost done with line art. But I'm probably giving people motion sickness zooming in and out doing this. I think bottom line is I'm just gonna have to start coming into the office earlier if I want to get like all this sticker stuff done and get these other side projects going that I keep saying I want to do. It's hard because in the wintertime I just want to hibernate. When it starts getting colder out, it's not wintertime yet, thank God. I just want to hibernate. I don't want to get out of bed. think we're just about done. I want to add another. I'm gonna add another pumpkin in here real quick. We are good here. A couple more details I need to add in though. Okay. Alright, I think line art is done. Now, time to start coloring. But we're gonna save this before we go any further. I haven't saved this. And it's just gonna be my luck that I start working on it and the game and the program crashes. Because it likes doing that. And I'd be a very sad camper if this crashed on me while I was and I hadn't saved the line art. I need to go in here and clean up all the edges. Just hit these little, probably if I turn that off, that'll help. Hit all these little points in the corners that still have a little bit of paint. I was actually kind of excited that this was the piece that I was going to get to do on stream today. Because it is very Halloween-y and very pumpkin-y. And our main splash of color is going to be orange. So I think between now and the end of October, there's probably only going to be one more stream with these Dracoween designs. Maybe two, since I do have a couple bonus ones. I'll have to look at my calendar. But I think there's only going to be one more after this. And then we'll be moving back to Zodiac designs, and then after that we're going to be doing the Christmas stuff. Because I gotta get a jump on the holidays. As much as I used to be able to do one full color piece every day, I can't do that anymore, so I need to like kind of get things going soon. And in truth, in some days, doing one of these each day has been a struggle. I mean, I've managed. I haven't missed a day. I've been good. Just a couple days, a couple pieces that I didn't think would take me as long took me like all day to do. I don't know if it wasn't I couldn't stay focused or the lines were just taking longer. I think I got all the little nooks and crannies. It looks like it. At least for the most part. Let's find a nice orange color here. And actually, let's save again. Just in case. It won't be final colors. Just kind of getting sections figured out here. There. I guess I didn't get very far. And yeah, I know I missed some spots. I will get back to those in a few minutes. probably would have been a lot easier if I had put in all the details after I did the color, but I never forget. I always forget to do it that way. I could have put in all the little line details after I kind of hammered in some of the color bits. But that would make life easy, and we don't do things easy here. Base. Go clean up everything here. Lower the opacity on the lines so that I can make sure I get into the little nooks and crannies. Now this doesn't always matter. But if I'm going to do anything like a gradient or go in and add in glow effects, I need to make sure that the color goes all the way into all the little corners and isn't overlapping into areas it shouldn't be. Because this yellow bit will actually have a glow effect. And say if it was like down here and it was hidden below another layer, the glow effect would be down here and it would not look good. So we don't want to do that. Since I've already hammered out my edge, I can be sloppy here with this edge as I work. Now, most real artists will do a clipping mask. I do not. I have never used clipping masks. I know how to use them now, but I didn't know how to use them when I first started doing digital art. And so this method is just how I taught myself how to do it. See, I like doing spoopy streams, and that's why November should just be gotten rid of, and we should just have 2 months of October. I mean, what does October really offer anyway? We've got, you know, American Thanksgiving. We could just turn that into, like, Halloween too, with lots of food. See? Problem solved. And that would also solve the problem of having to take down half of my decorations. Because they're more Halloween themed and not very autumny themed. And then I could just leave them up for 2 months instead of only like 1 month. See, we're thinking efficiently here. But we can still have it. We just get rid of November. It's just long October. And someday, if I ever get my act together, as far as like getting scheduling and stuff done, for November, I'm gonna do Nope-vember, which would be a continuation of like Halloweeny themes. So you're here to hear. Maybe next year we'll do Nope-vember. Alright, are we still here? Shows OBS went and disconnected on me. But so hopefully the stream's still going. OBS is doing poopy things. Heck, I don't even know what I did last year. The years have been bleeding together. Sorry for the hiccup. I'm not sure why OBS disconnected for a second. Looks like it's okay. Never done that before. Though I have actually noticed the past couple of days the internet here at my studio office has been doing some weird stuff, so maybe it was the internet going out for like a second. Like usually the internet here is like pretty decent, but I don't know. And this seems about the same time of day that it did this yesterday, where it kind of pooped out. Might have to talk to the guy who owns this place about getting Google Fiber. So I got Google Fiber at home, and it's pretty fantastic. This is not a Google Fiber advertisement, I promise. You must have Google Fiber. Say hi to those who are lurking in stream today. I know there are a few of you out there. I too am a fellow lurker. Though I think I have kind of settled on what I want to do next year for my theme for the commission stuff. I think I've tried to do this several times and kind of like floundered, but I think I want to do a monster manual. or at least kind of themed around doing a monster manual. So some specific monsters, or maybe people's characters, like as monsters, or even people's monsters as monsters. But I like the idea of doing like a series that's themed. Kind of try to do that each year. And so since I've kind of made attempts to do it in the past, I think that's what we're going to do next year. I just think that that would be a lot of fun, where the entries have, like, you know, dummied up stats, or maybe we even go as far as to give them kind of real stats and make sort of a tabletop game out of it. I mean, ultimately that would be like the dream, to actually make some kind of a game out of it. But since I want to put like other people's like characters into the collection, it would be weird to add it to like an actual game, I think. Because I wouldn't want to like steal someone's character to put in a book. I think the rear end of this tail, this color too. A little gradient in that maybe. In the final steps. I might have thought I was doing a tarot deck, but that's pretty niche. Someday I want to do my own tarot deck. I think if I ever did do a tarot deck, I'd have to do something through like Kickstarter to fund the actual making of the tarot deck. So that I could support myself while I worked on the art for that. Hello, hello! Welcome to the stream. Greetings to you as well. There's always side projects I want to do, but unless like I'm getting, that's kind of why the way I do commissions is, though I do a lot of stuff where I get to kind of have free form on what I do, it's kind of my way of doing my own projects and funding those projects. So if I ever did a tarot deck, I would definitely have to do some way where I was being supported by other people, being funded to do it. So that's why I probably have to do a Kickstarter for something like that. Like if my Etsy shop was like doing better, I could use that to fund doing the artwork for side projects. Go and start working on the shading layer now. Here so I can see what I'm doing, even though the shading layer will go probably to a black for most of this, but it's easier to see the red. focusing on where to put the shadows. You know, I have to say one thing about doing this series every year. I can definitely see where I've improved in some aspects with each year's progression. And actually, there's a couple pieces this year that I think I'm going to go back in that I've done and touch them up because they feel a little blah. They just need a little something extra. So I typically don't go back in and touch things up like that, but there's like 2 or 3 that I did that I'm not 100% happy with. And I just think they need a little something something. Just some more detail. Maybe a little color work. Because I think some of the ones I've done this year look really good. And if I'm going to put these all together in a zine, I want to be proud of all the pieces that I've done. Because all the pieces that I'm doing right now will go into next year's Halloween zine. Speaking of Halloween zines, so like I put my artwork up on a website called Neon Mob. And it's a collection website where you put up series and then people can spend their currency to buy copies of cards for the series. And I did a collaboration with them this year to release the Halloween series in conjunction with a giveaway. And we did the giveaway, but the people who I was supposed to contact to get their prizes have yet to respond to me. So like I still have the art books sitting here waiting to go to those people because they haven't gotten back to me. And I feel bad, but at the same time, like, I can't send their stuff to them unless they give me their address for me to ship it. And in truth, I was kind of the impression that because Neon Mob was running the actual giveaway itself, I figured that they would get me the addresses for those people so that I could just ship them instead of having me try to like contact the winners like afterwards. It was not a flawless process. Because my guess is, like, it just, my email that I had to send them just probably went in their spam folder. And they will never see it. So, you live, you learn. Probably better ways to have gone about trying to contact the winners. I mean, cause I know because I get so much spam all the time. I'm certain if, like, I get an email from someone I don't know, I just ignore it. So that's probably what the case was. Should probably just try to contact Neon Mob and see if I can actually find, like, their actual usernames on the website and try to contact them through the website rather than email. Hopefully I can figure out how to contact those people soon, because I really would like to get them their prizes. Because this year's zine actually looks really good. The other ones have looked good too, but this one particularly, like, I was very happy with. I think maybe because there was an improvement in the artwork last year. And I'm definitely never one of those people that, like, loves their artwork. I'm my own worst critic. But I can see when I've improved, and I can appreciate that. Exactly. I see my improvement a little bit every year. And, you know, that's not bad. You know, some years I definitely like, oh, like I'm not improving at all, or I haven't learned any new skills. And then you look back at your stuff over the course of a year and you're like, wow, actually, like I did learn something. I did like figure out some new skill, or like uh, figure out how to draw hands, you know? I think that's why it's really important for people to give feedback and their opinions on someone else's work in a constructive way. Because a lot of the times I'll look at something and like I won't particularly like it, and then someone else will come along and be like, "Wow, that's like really nice. Like you did such a good job on this aspect of it," and you're just like, "Oh, wow! Like that actually means a whole lot to me." Like when people say stuff about my art, and I think any artist in general, like when someone actually like says nice things about their stuff, like it makes them feel like really good. It makes them feel like what they're doing is worth it. So like even just a compliment here and there for people like really goes a long way, I think. But I'm also too of the mindset of don't be that person that is just like, oh, your work is trash and garbage and I don't like it. Because it's trash. Instead of like, oh, your work isn't great. Like maybe you could improve like this area or something. No, they just like dog on people, and I can't stand that. Like that is not helpful. And thankfully, I don't get stuff like that. People who like do fandom art, good goodness, do they get like just picked apart by people sometimes. Well, like critique is one thing, but when people are just like, I don't like this, well, that doesn't help when like what don't you like about it? What is the problem with it? And all the artist does is when they get that comment, they're like, oh God, what's off? What looks bad about it? Oh God, is the whole piece like terrible? Like, and the artist just sitting there just like picking their stuff apart, and then they feel bad, and then it's just they're discouraged. Yeah. I think a thing I used to get a lot, and every once in a while I still get, is well, that's not a dragon. It's like, really? Can you point out where in the fossil record we have dragons so that I can try to emulate that a little bit better? Because yeah, is this a dragon? Technically, no. No, it's not. But it's dragon-like, and that's good enough for me. Kinda, when it comes to fantasy stuff, I am never gonna tell someone like, oh, that's not correct. It's like, it's fantasy, it doesn't exist. Like, it can be whatever. I can draw a bullfrog and draw bat wings on it and call that a dragon and call it a day, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. I should draw a bullfrog and draw bat wings on it. That would look cute. I think one of the only problems I ever like kind of have, and it's not even like it's a problem, it's a problem on my end because I don't know how to respond. People will ask like specific questions about what I have drawn, as if like I have some like insight into the random thing I have drawn's mythology. And sometimes it's just a random thing I've drawn and I haven't thought anything beyond that. And I sometimes don't know how to respond to people when they ask me questions. And then I'm also like, should I have come up with, like, information on this? Am I failing as an artist because I didn't come up with lore for this pumpkin thing I am drawing? Perhaps I am. Perhaps I'm not that creative. I'm just like, look, I've drawn the thing, enjoy it. This is as much as you get. Exactly. I drew the thing because it looked cool. I draw a cool thing, enjoy. Now sometimes I can come up with lore and things, but the other day someone asked me a question, I was just like, I felt bad because I didn't answer because I didn't have an answer, and I was like, I felt like I was being a jerk for not answering, but like, I really didn't know what to say. Well, ignore comments. Because sometimes random artwork is random. It reminds me also, like, I had this person who was constantly asking me the same question on every piece I did for a while. And it was just like, why? Why are you asking me this question? I think this person also, too, was doing something weird where they were, basically copying my stuff onto their account and, like, saying random stuff. Not, like, claiming it as theirs, just, like, reposting it. I don't know. Weird people doing weird things. Like, I don't care if people repost my art, as long as you don't remove my signature or anything on it. That's fine. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna happen anyways, so as long as they aren't reselling my pieces as adopts, because I've had that happen too, where people will just take my stuff and put it on their other websites and try to resell it. That doesn't seem to happen as much anymore because I don't really do adopts like I used to. I kind of miss doing adopts. Just, I lack the time to actually draw cool things. Other than, you know, what is commissioned stuff. Like, I haven't even really done, like, artwork for myself in a while. I need to do that. I have some pieces that have literally been sitting for like a year I haven't touched. Nor have I touched my terrible fanfic I've been writing. I need to work on that too. It's been months since I posted any of my story. I need to, like, get back to it. Christmas adopts. And if I can find some time, I'll do something, but I don't know. Time is the enemy. But if I really want to do it, I will make time, so... I'm just thinking, it's probably been a couple years since I've done any adopts. I know I haven't really seriously done any since I moved to Utah and went freelance. Maybe if I can come up with some ideas, I might do some. I'm thinking it's probably a good point to stop the stream here. Kind of running out of steam, and I need to take a short break, eat some lunch, and I can come back and finish up this piece. Still debating on what I want to do for my second stream this week. I might just put up a poll on my Twitter just to kind of get an idea what people would like me to do this week. Well, thank you for coming and hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. It's always nice to have someone in the stream so that I know I'm not talking to dead air. But yeah, I think for now, got most of the shading done. I just got to do a few more details, and this piece will be... So this piece is almost done. Just got to do a little bit of finishing up work. And this will be tomorrow's piece. So thanks again for hanging out.